Here we will see data types in Python. Data types are the classification or categorization of knowledge items. It represents the type that tells what operations are often performed on specific data. Since everything is in object-oriented in Python programming, data types are classes and variables are instances of those classes. Every value has its own Python data type in the Python programming language. Python is a dynamically typed language. Hence, we do not need to define the type of the variable while declaring it. The interpreter implicitly binds the value with its type. Python provides various standard data types that define the storage methods of each of them. Different data types in Python are numbers, sequence type, Boolean, set, and dictionary. First we will see numbers or numeric. In Python, numeric data type represents the data which has numeric value. These can be integer, float, and even complex numbers. These values are defined as int, float, and complex class in Python. Integer is the value which is represented by int class. It contains positive or negative whole numbers, that is without fraction or decimal. In Python, there is no limit to how long an integer value can be. Float value is represented by float class. It is a real number with floating point representation. It is specified by a decimal point. Optionally, the character small e or capital E followed by a positive or negative integer may be appended to specify scientific notation. Complex number is represented by complex class. It is specified as real part plus imaginary part. In Python, sequence is the ordered collection of similar or different data types. Sequences allows to store multiple values in an organized and efficient fashion. Different sequence types in Python are string, list, and tuple. In Python, strings are arrays of bytes representing Unicode characters. A string is a collection of one or more characters written in single quote, double quote, or triple quote. In Python, there is no character data type. A character is a string of length 1. It is represented by str class. For example, string 1 equal to welcome to YouTube, which is written in single quote. Then string 1 equal to welcome to YouTube, which is written in double quote. And string 1 equal to welcome to YouTube, which is written in triple quote but in multi-line. Next is list. Lists are just like arrays which are declared in other language, which is an ordered collection of data. It is very flexible as the items in list do not need to be of the same type. In Python, list can be created by just placing the sequence inside the square bracket. For example, list with square bracket, list with square bracket and inside it welcome, or list in welcome to YouTube. Next is tuple. Tuple is also an ordered collection of Python objects. The only difference between tuple and list is tuples are immutable, that is, tuples cannot be modified after it is created. It is represented by tuple class. In Python, tuples are created by placing a sequence of values separated by comma with or without the use of parentheses for grouping of the data sequence. Tuples can contain any number of elements and of any data type. For example, tuple, then tuple welcome YouTube, or tuple equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Next is Boolean data type. These are the data types with built-in values true and false. Boolean objects that are equal to true are truthy and those are equal to false are falsy. But non-Boolean objects can be evaluated in Boolean context as well and determined to be true or false. It is denoted by the class bool. True and false with capital T and capital F are valid booleans, otherwise Python will throw an error. Next is set. In Python, set is an unordered collection of data type that is iterable, mutable and has no duplicate items. The order of elements in a set is undefined, though it may consist of various elements. Sets can be created by using the built-in set function with the iterable object or a sequence by placing the sequence inside the curly braces separated by comma. Type of elements in a set need not to be same. Various mixed data type values can be passed to the set. For example, set 1 equal to set 1 equal to set and in double quote welcome, or set 1 equal to welcome to YouTube. Next is dictionary. Dictionary in Python is an unordered collection of data values used to store a data values like a map, which unlike other data types that hold only single values as element. Dictionary holds key value pair. Key value is provided in the dictionary to make it more optimized. Each key value pair in a dictionary is separated by colon, whereas each key is separated by comma. In Python, dictionary can be created by placing a sequence of elements within curly braces separated by comma. Values in a dictionary can be of any data type and can be duplicated, whereas keys can't be repeated and must be immutable. Dictionary can also be created by the built-in function dict. An empty dictionary can be created by just placing it to the curly braces. Dictionary keys are case sensitive. Same name but different cases of key will be treated distinctly. For example, dict equal to 1 colon then welcome, 2 colon u, 3 colon tube, or name equal to welcome and 1 colon 1 2 3 4.